And we're back. Time to enter the hotel.
Okay, why are we here again? Refresh my memory. Teddy
Survivors
bears?
sent us in.
Oh, right, because the survivors can't scavenge their own food.
Yeah.
What's this here?
They can't be arsed.
But we're really here for the teddy bear.
Yeah.
No, the teddy bear ain't here. It's somewhere in the bungalows.
Even though you.
Oh.
Well, we can always buy one in the gift shop.
It's gotta be Mr. Teddy. I think that's his name.
Yeah, his name's Teddy. She has no originality.
Because she's 5 years old in the body of a 30-year-old lady.
This is a thing that happens more often than you think.
Now, I actually like this environment because it's a nice change from running around the beach houses and the same old stuff. Although, in general, the first area is much better about this than most of the later ones. I think they ran out of money near the end of the game.
Look at how this glass just disintegrates when you kick it.
Yeah, it's not really shattering. It just cracks and then dissipates.
You walk into these dark hallways expecting there to be something at the end, but it's just more darkness.
Do you shoot a magic missile?
Well, I
No,
don't
you
get
throw
eaten
it.
by a grue. Fact. Yeah. The glass is hard to notice is even there.
What? You get the tip for dodging here?
Yeah, wait. I got that too.
Yep, me too.
This late in the game, you get an important gameplay function that you need to be doing already.
Speaking of important gameplay functions, it's time to
So-
get smashed.
Oh, here's a Mike Davis.
That's how alcohol works, right? Oh, I guess what, you drank an entire bottle of Jack Daniels. Oh my god! Let's do this.
Did you really need to make the game even more nauseating?
Hey, the viewer can drink along at their leisure.
Yes. Let's exacerbate the problem.
I just turned myself around. Wow, I got over that fast.
Yeah.
And no hangover.
Kick! I just kicked him. Also, I fell in the elevator.
I assume that's where we're supposed to be.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
supposed to be going through the elevator.
This is where we get to pick up champagne.
Champagne.
Oh boy. We haven't met the person who needs that though. Not yet.
We will. Our
We
stockpiling
will.
champagne
We will make a
is,
point of it.
it's all been in service to this moment. This ephemeral champagne delivering.
Good on ya.
I think I just hit that challenge. Yep.
I always wonder what the video game rationale for you gaining health when you level up is. I mean, it's kind of nice from a mechanics perspective, but it makes no sense in context.
Oh, I've seen worse than just gaining health. How about when you like literally just explode?
And kill the enemies around you. What game was
Or at
that?
least knock them away. Guild Wars 2 does it. Every time you level up, you get, even if you're doing an attack, it forces you into a special animation where you're like, oh, and you have the power, and it just knocks everything away from you.
There's some champagne.
They did a pretty good job with it though. Like, it's not annoying to level up and knock enemies away, nor is it overpowered. And I'm pretty sure you don't gain health when it happens.
What soul level am I now?
Wrong game.
It's a better game. 19.
The kick in this
Yeah,
game.
but axes suck in Dark Souls. Here they're amazing.
Why is it so strong?
Should use katanas, well, which ironically are the best weapons in both games.
Yep.
Well, not
Whoa.
that anything can really be the best in Dark Souls. It's
That's
pretty
the
good
closest
with
I've seen to a
weapons.
zombie horde so far.
But katanas are pretty assuredly the safest.
Why do they
Yeah,
hurt
if you're
so
gonna call
much?
Any one weapon the best, that would be that.
They just do way too much damage.
So since our last recording session, I have gained the ability to deal splash damage with my throws. It's not significant, but it is there.
I'm pretty sure those zombies just materialized behind me. Oh man.
So, one of the most important stats in this game for a weapon, for everybody but Logan, is force.
Yeah, all I care about is damage.
Where did I even die?
Anything worth anything in here?
You died?
Basically,
Force is great. It lets you knock over zombies faster. I'm pretty sure it helps you break their limbs better.
or cut them.
Or cut them, yeah. Because, like, knives are really, really bad at cutting limbs off. And when you're attacking an enemy that's on the ground, your force is added as a bonus damage. So it's like kind of like a self-fulfilling thing where it helps you knock them on the ground more quickly, and then it gives you more damage when they're on the ground.
Yes. Wait, you said you had a bunch of spiteful homemade cleavers?
Not spiteful.
Oh, the infected. My favorite enemy. Please fall over.
Are you level 22?
No. I got a drive to hit 22, I think.
I took
Thought you had to be 19 to drive.
just like last time, I took some meat from a zombie brain. I
kind of lost track.
I like this mist here. I'll give it credit for that too. Those slow motion kills can sometimes be quite amusing. It's kind of like bats in Fallout.
I have to say, the one thing I think this game does really well is how meaty and chunky this combat is when you finally get a good weapon.
It's really fun to do.
Yeah, but when your weapon's bad, the zombies are just too durable.
Well, the zombies don't have like an obvious attack state, so they just sort of always deal damage to you.
Okay, well, here's 4 zombies and just...
Welcome to what just happened to me. Baseball bat, baseball
Don't blame
bat.
me if they kill you at the workbench, because they're literally 1 room away. Oh, well, there's right here. Okay.
Fair enough. Ooh, a pool. Man, this
Infectoid.
hotel is quickly turning to be my favorite area visually in the game so far.
Man, this cleaver is amazing compared to those axes I have. Quick upgrades, jeez.
It's got some neat lighting effects. It's got also
Here, I want to
opportunities.
confirm something. Get this on his dead. Okay. So how come these ones don't get embedded in the water's surface?
Because it's different types of water.
Right.
No, it is different types of water. They probably have a high quality version for inside the pool because you only need to see it inside the pool.
Oh, I see. So like cleavers will get embedded in salt water, but this is like too much chlorine or something.
There's something weird going on with my transparency in this game. I'm getting like reflections in weird lines.
This cleaver I just picked up is definitely a better weapon, but much less durable, and I don't have as many copies.
So why do we enter the showers? Oh. That's why.
To move around. I just found a fat walker. Why can't the zombies get up when they have no arms?
Are these fountains black to you guys?
They're certainly not clean looking.
But I mean, like the water coming out of them, isn't it black or now white, depending where you're
It's-
standing?
More of a gray.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
I think it's based on the lighting.
Metallic gray or something.
Oh, that's why you don't put self-shadowing on water effects.
You just area affected.
Yeah, you could say that.
Aw, my shortcut didn't work out.
Boomerang is such a nice skill.
Stamina in this game is just a constant drain on your ability to have fun.
Not if you're Zane.
Oh, also notice that the number of zombies here is much less than outside. Well, probably not overall, but in density.
Well, it's one hand, it's because there's like actual choke points in these hallways and stuff, but also realistically speaking, you would expect it to be the opposite.
They're also placed intelligently, so you fight a few at a time, and it feels more like an actual game than just sort of a zombie horde looting simulator.
That one was kind of sitting around the pillar in ambush, but then he totally failed to ambush me because when I walked over, he didn't even react.
It's a dude.
Can't.
Oh.
I need something for the pain. Otherwise, I ain't gonna fucking make it. Please, give me something.
Oh man, yeah, the pain.
There was a first aid kit with morphine.
I already have the morphine.
In the medical room.
Ugh.
If you
I
you
knew the
can find
telltale
it.
signs of a thug. By signs, I mean
Hurry.
sounds.
Let me guess, the thug is standing over the morphine.
I love surprises.
He's just in this room.
He's taken the morphine, making him a super thug.
Okay.
I wonder why they allow you to drink the alcohol
Found the morphine.
when the effects only last a few seconds. Or maybe it's only for Logan. What's Logan's ability with the alcohol?
With the alcohol, it's extra damage and health regeneration.
Oh, so they become like buff items for him.
Yeah. I'm not going to take any of that, though. Like, not only because I don't like temporary buffs, just like on principle, but because I don't want to be carrying around alcohol or trying to have a supply of alcohol around to justify taking that ability.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, freaking morphine addict.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a junkie that's like, he saw us coming and just lay down and was like, oh, the pain, please get me more morphine. Oh, that's good, but I need more.
What is he talking about now?
He just wanted to see the puppy.
Oh, bastard. Jesus Christ.
Who's talking to us?
The voice.
It's the voice.
Did you guys know that if I throw a cleaver and you're in the way, it actually just stomps on you?
That's infuriating.
I imagine it'd be much more infuriating if it hurt you.
Oh, yes.
There's guys out there, Bano, and you're on the voice.
Especially because, like, in this game where the characters can die from like 3 hits from a zombie, you would not stand a chance against another player.
Mm-hmm.
The kind of damage that they can put out.
There looks to be a 20% chance of infected.
Just more alcohol and not brand champagne.
Gotta get that brand champagne.
No, man.
Oh good, some snacks. I was gonna have to inject myself with the T-virus.
I just found some alcohol in a trash can. Twice. Who's throwing
They're sending a
full bottles of
message.
alcohol
They're sending a message. The message is, don't zombie fight drunk. Winners don't use morphine. What? Why can't I move forwards? I could totally fit through there, but it won't let me.
You know what can fit through there? My cleavers.
Clear the corridor. Just be bloody careful. There's a shitload of fuckers in there, and I ain't opening the next door until you kill all of them.
I just chopped his head right off. One swing.
That would be very helpful, actually. Why is he making it sound like he's doing us a disservice by not opening that door?
Was that all of them?
I don't think that qualifies.
Yeah, that is not a shitload.
Okay, so there's totally a mod somewhere near this guy, if I remember correctly.
Just crossing his arms.
Well,
But
I'm just
guys, we
tearing
won't get
parts
far
of
without
all
his
these,
help.
I'm just tearing parts of all these CD towers he's got underneath the desk here.
Hotel security system is fried.
I wonder why
Some
it's
of the
fried. Could it have
security
something to do with
cams have
euthanasia
deactivated.
stealing all the
Some of
parts?
key corridors have been blocked,
Nah, man.
including the one to the parking lot.
Totally had nothing to do with it.
Needs to be rebooted. Luckily, you can reset it manually in a server room. But first, you gotta get past those bloody psychos. I used to work with those poor bastards. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he won't say this Z word.
Rebuilding it isn't difficult.
No
But
one,
it does take
no
some
one in a
time.
zombie setting is
Follow the
allowed to
on-screen
say zombie.
instructions And there shouldn't be a problem. Watch your back, though. Who knows who and what is in there?
Following the on-screen instructions would actually be kind of cool, but that's just too in-depth for this game. It's kind of like how in Vampire the Masquerade you have, like on the computers, you type in commands DOS style, which is kind of a neat abstraction and also reflects how computers used to work. Although it does also make you feel like you're living in the 1980s rather than whatever year it's supposed to be in Vampire the Masquerade.
Kind of works that way in the original Deus Ex too, where like if you knew someone's password from outside the game, you could type it in.
It also kind of reminds me. See, notice that like in modern games, interacting with a computer, you hold E and watch a goddamn
Maybe
progress
something we can
bar
use.
advance. But in Final Fantasy VIII, you actually enter the UI of whatever system you're doing and disengage the missiles yourself while also bumbling around in character. That was really neat. I liked that quite a lot. And it also let you kind of get an insight into what the culture of the military base was, because they had
Here's the mod.
this fancy sort of interface.
It's a fucking Molotov blueprint.
And
You-
maybe they think that we're not interested by that, but they are so wrong. That is what makes the game for me. Just the little bits of context like that, letting me do things. Even if they're simplified and aren't really like the real thing, just letting me get a feel for it rather than hold E to let your character do this thing.
So what are we doing here? Did you just hold E on a computer that was doing like the blue screen of death and
Yeah, we're holding E and all the blue screens of death to fix them. That's how computers work.
of course.
And it's funny because they do this on computer games where you have to use computers to play the game.
Yeah, of like the audience and the developers, both of us should know much more about computers on average than this. And even if we don't, it would help us learn. Learning's not always a bad thing.
You bloody made it? System is up and running again. I'm just worried about the power in the parking lot.
Find the truck.
Ooh, the truck.
To be fair, if you were to put a cutscene, or not a cutscene, a little mini-game around stuff, it could be badly designed, not be fun, but that's the fault of the designer of the cutscene and the mini-game, not the actual idea of having context stuff rather than simply hold E to complete action.
And they said parking lot, so naturally we're supposed to go up.
Of course.
to get any
park
other
on the roof,
Parking
right?
lots on the roof.
No, man, it's because you're always going to run away from your
Time had
objective
to
to
look.
find all the secret loot. Unfortunately, in this case, there was nothing.
No, seriously, parking lots on the roof, man.
Meet Logan Jetson. Dun, 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 dun.
You don't know about no roof parking lots?
I know about them, but this game wouldn't do that.
You're right, parking lots on the roof are just
Oh, so Cog Factory workers have to park their space car in the basement. I see how this works. That's like...
I am so thankful that this game at least regens your health out of the jam mode.
yeah. It's not like other games I've played.
Also, infected are still the worst.
And the other thing is, it allows you to heal your teammates very easily. You just look at them when they're hurt and you hit E.
Yep.
Yeah.
But as I have
Yes,
a
truck.
precious few health kits, I'm going to save them all for myself, greedily.
Truck.
This is why we're here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's exactly why we're here.
I mean, like, they may not have told us this is why we're here, but this is definitely why we're here. To get the Uber truck.
Yeah, this is the designated vehicle for a good portion of the game.
well, if the cars are destructible, this is not.
I do have one problem with the Uber truck, and that's that they never... You upgrade it several times, but it never feels like, wow, that new part of my truck is so great. It's not like you mount a machine gun on it, and then you get to use the machine gun as you drive around, or something like that.
Okay, well, Grant's got to be the one to drive.
Oh. It's funny because I hate this truck more than any other vehicle in the game. Especially
Yeah,
the more it gets upgraded,
They
the
go
worse
exactly.
it can drive.
They go out of their way to make it like the worst experience to drive.
Your field of view is just tiny already, but it gets worse.
Yeah, your head's in the ceiling pretty much.
Okay, I leveled up again.
Wow, this thing is turning like crazy.
Oh man, I cannot see a goddamn thing.
Doesn't matter. You can't be hurt.
Doesn't matter. Now listen. The radio show talk show host has to pay.
That doesn't even make any fucking sense.
Yeah, how did you turn us around like that?
I bumped into a thing straight on and it just completely flipped me.
Wow. This doesn't even feel like an unstoppable juggernaut. It just feels like you're driving a street sweeper and the zombies are like putting their faces into the brushes like, oh, what's this?
Well, it's because, again, like, this game does not have momentum on anything except, like, against zombies, I guess.
This is like the least impressive giant truck barreling through stuff scene. I mean, if we were driving the gun truck from Sonic Adventure, imagine how much fun that would be.
Oh man, I would love to do that.
What, do you mean, like, with the circular saws on, like, arms coming out of the tip of the thing? Just-
Yes. Hell, you could do that in a zombie apocalypse and it wouldn't be out of place in this game, and it would be so much fun.
Nobody makes giant circular saws.
I'm talking about some table saws on arms.
Like, freaking the motorcycle from... Oh, what the hell was that game?
But that's over top and the ridiculous, and that's just what you want in this kind of game. Or it's just what this game wants half the time.
Was Dead Rising the game with the, like, you know, zombies in the mall?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, there was one guy who had a freaking motorcycle with 2 chainsaws strapped to the engine on both ends, so he just cut through anything he drove next to. That would be more realistic than the gun truck from Sonic Adventure. Which, ironically, had no guns on
That
it.
thing took
probably
up
would've helped
the
him a lot.
entire road. There aren't any guns in Sonic. What are you talking about?
There are totally guns in Sonic.
No, there
Save
aren't.
here for now. There's still a lot to
It's
do.
always worth taking
Well, I
a
mean,
look.
like, you know, you might have just sort of
Only,
purged
only
the
if you're a
memories of-
faker.
God damn it.
Wait a minute.
Sonic 2006 had guns.
What's Sonic 2006? What are you talking about?
See what they need.
Definitely don't understand what that thing is. What is 2006? That never happened.
Talk to them and see what you can do.
Maybe a black spot upon your memory. But I
It's
still
not letting me
remember.
press B. And then it let me press B, and I
We're
teleported
safe for now.
outside of the place I needed to be.
A lot of people here need
Thanks,
help.
game.
Diamonds.
Diamond.
What's he doing with diamonds? Why does he have diamonds?
Okay, time to bungalow.
What? What?
On
gotta
the
talk
note
to him.
of diamonds.
We got. What do you? You just take the quest from him first. Don't come back here.
Hit B.
We heard somebody on the radio talking about a chopper going down. From what they said, the crash site's pretty close by. Maybe you can check it out.
Maybe you can kill them and take
Yeah.
their diamonds.
Look for survivors first.
That's what
then
this
see
whole
if
game
there's
is
anything
about.
in the
It's
wreckage
about
worth
diamonds.
saving.
I found you the ice.
Just think
Deliver
about
it
how
to my
rich
man
we'll
in the
be.
lighthouse.
We'll just get so rich off the zombie apocalypse, guys.
It becomes like Grand Theft Auto Zombie Edition. Well, that's kind of what Dead Island Island.
Why are you getting into this thing?
Why not? Fine, I'll get in the Uber truck, even though it's the worst vehicle in the game.
You get to drive it this time so they can see how awful it is.
Wait. Oh crap! We're actually not allowed to.
What?
What?
What? They give us an Uber truck and we're not allowed to touch it until later? What kind of horrible...
This thing eventually becomes item storage, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, they keep tacking features onto it, but it doesn't... That's the only one that actually impacts the truck. The
Well, I
armor
mean-
does nothing.
It's because it's already invincible.
In fact, the armor makes it even worse to drive.
So a hint just showed up to say
To
that
tell
I could
you how
look at
you
my
can find
hints,
more hints.
and it removed my UI to tell me which direction I'm supposed to be going.
Yeah, just like me earlier.
So we should be hitting up the bungalows to try to find Teddy, and also to
Champagne!
drop off a champagne.
Hitting up the bungalows, Roger.
Roger Smith?
No.
Man, I'm a gold mine of zombie ideas today. Zombies versus Big O.
Oh yeah, that's a fair fight.
Well, the zombies could combine themselves into a giant zombie. Just writhing with zombies. That would be pretty
Then-
Big O.
I can't see past the hood here. Is this even like a way to go?
I bet there's like a divider in the middle.
You
we
really
can't
gotta
see.
get out.
Screw that.
Ow. That looked so great from third person.
Getting out of my truck? Not until it's on fire. God, I have no idea. I can't see down.
Can't see any direction other than into this bungalow.
What's this here?
God damn it! I just swung at that infected 5 times and it didn't stop swinging at me. Dropped me down to half health.
It's so easy to get hurt fighting these things in melee. Like,
I got killed.
they don't telegraph their attacks. I just killed your assailants like effortlessly. Wait, maybe I can save you. Nope.
Oh god. Oh god.
What?
Where did it put you?
Back at